It is 6:12 right now. President Obama sent Congress his job creation package Monday with a warning that he doesn't plan to accept any changes.
It's a $447 billion package that the White House officials say they plan to pay for with higher taxes.
Our financial consultant, Andy Barkey, joins us in studio with his thoughts this morning on the whole thing. Andy, thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Okay, so at first glance, your overall opinion on this?
Well, again, it sounds very good on the surface, doesn't it? More
sure,
jobs.
more jobs.
Well, again, but it's another spending bill. We've done this before, and everybody out there, I think, Republicans, Democrats, Wall Street, Main Street, hopes it works. But then again, will it work at the end of the day? And again, it's not being paid for, which some of the pushback I've heard a little bit of so far is it's a spending bill which is not being paid for by spending cuts, it's being paid for by tax increases.
Okay.
Now, granted, at least what details we have so far, they're targeted tax increases. Corporate jet owners, fund managers, oil companies, and then, but the main part of it is being paid for by tax cuts, actually, in the deductions you get for charitable deductions.
Okay.
So that's a big part of it, and in a lot of cases, these tax changes have been some of the things that Republicans have fought against in the past. So it should be interesting in the next few weeks as details start to come out about this, and these two folks, these two sides of our legislature get together and try to push this thing through.
All right, so what does that mean for the average person at home? They're watching, they hear all these numbers, they hear all these plans. If it's going to be paid for with taxes, what does that mean for our paycheck? What does that mean for
part of it's being paid for at least by a decrease in the payroll tax. So hopefully, and we've done this before recently, where you cut payroll taxes. It means a little bit more in your paycheck, which is better than nothing,
nice.
I guess.
Yeah.
If we spend more, Wall Street will like that to a certain degree. If we get more money to spend, more spendable income, more sales, more corporate profits, higher stock prices. And again, I think from an economic point of view, a lot of economists believe that we can't start moving forward to any meaningful degree until jobs start to be increased, at least in some fashion, whether it's organically or by government push.
Okay, when looking at this as well, trying to get this Republican support, it doesn't seem like he's going to get this if he continues to go after taxing the wealthy and whatnot. It just doesn't seem like he's going to get it.
It's going to be very interesting to see that come through. Because he's couching, at least from a political point of view, it seems like he's couching it, the president, in a very difficult manner to have it be. It's going to be difficult to go against it. I mean, jobs paid for by tax cuts on the rich, it seems like an easier sell. So it's going to be, I think he's putting it in a context where it's going to be difficult for people to go against it, even though they've done it in the past. And the DNC, I believe, is starting to push, we may even see it as early as this week, an ad campaign to kind of push this and get it out there and apparently try to get voters to contact their elected officials with their support for this bill. So again, it's Washington. We're getting to election season, which I'm not sure if we ever got out of it, did we? So it proves to be very interesting.
Not with this many candidates that are vying for the seat against him. All right, very good. Andy, thanks for your thoughts this morning.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.